A single ice cube shifted in his glass, and 3 people looked over at the same time, not because he did anything, because he hadn't. In a bar built entirely on performance, on who laughs loudest, who signals hardest, who angles themselves toward the most important person in the room, stillness reads like a language nobody else speaks. There's a particular kind of anxiety that fills a room like this. Everyone scanning, everyone calibrating. The unspoken question that runs under every conversation. Am I landing? He wasn't asking. Before he arrived, he already knew what he was ordering. Not from the menu. He'd opened Pocket Bar on the walk over, answered 3 questions about what he felt like that night, and had a name ready before he reached the door. A naked and famous. Mezcal, Aperol, yellow chartreuse, lemon. Balanced. Unusual. Chosen. Not defaulted to. When the bartender set the drink down, there was no hesitation. No menu scan. No, what do you have on tap? Just a name, said quietly, like it had always been the answer. The woman 2 stools down noticed. Not the drink. The absence of searching. She had been in this bar twice a month for a year. She knew the choreography. The man who leans in too fast. The group that gets louder as the night softens. The one who keeps checking the door. She knew all the shapes of wanting to be seen. This one didn't have a shape, and that was the problem. Or the point. She wasn't sure yet. The tension in a room like this has a grammar. Approach is a verb. Eye contact is punctuation. And the person who controls the pacing controls everything. Her group thinned out around 11. 1 left, then 2. The math of the night had rearranged itself, and she was closer to the corner without having moved. It wasn't that he ignored her. It was more precise than that. He simply hadn't decided yet whether the night required anything from him at all. She spoke first. Something small. A comment about the rain, maybe. The kind of thing that isn't really about the rain. He turned. Not fast, not slow. Just at the pace of someone who had nowhere more important to be. They talked for 11 minutes. She would only remember about 4 of them clearly. Not because the rest was forgettable, because of what happened in the middle. She was mid-sentence, something about the neighborhood, the way the block had changed. When he said quietly, "You're describing loss like it's inconvenient," she didn't answer immediately. She picked up her drink, looked at it, set it back down. The condensation left a ring on the dark bar top that neither of them acknowledged. That is the thing about a room full of people trying to be interesting. The truly interesting person never announces the fact. They simply say, the one thing everyone else decided not to. They stayed another 20 minutes. Nobody watching would have called it remarkable. 2 people at a bar, rain on the window, ice in glasses. The ordinary architecture of a Tuesday night. But nobody in that bar would have bet on it, going this way when the night began. Not the ones who arrived performing. Not the ones who recalibrated every 20 minutes based on who walked in. And certainly not the 3 people who looked over when that first ice cube shifted, already searching for the source of something they couldn't name.